Hey guys, so in today's video we are going to be talking about traveling with makeup. Alright guys, so it's the summertime. You may have time off, you may be going on vacation, you may be just staying in town but going to stay with friends. Whatever the case may be, you're probably going to want to pack your makeup, right? So I'm going to show you what I am going to pack from my travel makeup case and how I actually pack it. We are going to be using this Sonia Kashuk triple train case today. We're going to break this down into two sections. First, we are going to pick out the makeup and why we're picking it, and then we are going to actually pack the makeup, see if we were able to get everything in there. Let's jump right in. So we're going to start in this lower corner here with these Physician Formula drops. We're also going to get this Garnier moisturizer. I'm not going to do the Clinique because, as you can see, it is quite bulky and that packaging is just not going to work. So we're going to go with the smaller option, which is this Garnier. Next, we're going to go to our primer. I'm going to use this Revlon. I'm also going to get this Flower Beauty primer as well. They each do their own thing, which I'll explain later. Then we're going to get this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. I'll tell you why I choose that in a little bit as well. Then we're going to go with this e.l.f. Camo Concealer and the Flower Beauty Concealer. Again, in a minute, I'll tell you why I'm taking two different types of concealer. Next, we're going to go here to this powder. This is just the Physicians Formula Translucent Powder. One powder, that's all I'm going to take with me. Then we're going to go up to this next one for bronzer. We're going to get the Maybelline City Bronzer. We're also going to get contour from here, which I used this LA Girl blush. I will link that video below showing that. And then we're going to actually get a blush, which is going to be this Milani blush. Awesome neutral blush. Would go with anything. And then we're going to get a highlight. This is going to be the Makeup Revolution Strobing Highlight. Absolutely love this color, so that is definitely going to be the only one I'm choosing. This Milani Must Love Mattes is going to be the only eyeshadow palette I take. And then I'm going to get this NYX eyeliner pencil in black. And I'm also going to take this Essence eyeliner in black. I'm going to have two options for that. Then we're going to go to mascara. For mascara, I am going to actually be using this Flower Beauty Warrior Princess Mascara and the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Both of those are princess. But yes, I will be taking both of these with me. As for a setting spray, I'm going to take this Catrice. As you can see, of the three that I have, this is the smallest bottle, the most travel friendly. So that is why I'm going to take that one. You are going to need some kind of compact mirror, so I'll just take this little flip one here. And then for lips, keep it simple. Take this NYX Mauve Lip Pencil, this Catrice lipstick, a nude color. And then we're also going to take just one gloss. The gloss I'm going to take is this Milani gloss in Luminous. Okay, so this is what I've chosen to travel with. Let's kind of go through and see why I chose some of this in my selection process. So first up, we're just going to start from base down. This Physicians Formula Booster. I love these because it has that hyaluronic acid, so you have moisture that's going to help you retain moisture in your face and not have completely dry skin after applying a full face of makeup. As for moisturizer, I'm going to use this Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue. This one I am using for two reasons. One, because of the size, because my Clinique jelly, the packaging is way too large to travel, but also because this one has vitamin C. Vitamin C helps with the signs of aging because it fights those free radicals. If you forgot to pack your sunscreen or you just don't use sunscreen, then you could use something with vitamin C to help fight those free radicals. Now you saw I picked out two primers. I picked the Flower Beauty and the Revlon Photo Ready. I actually mixed the two of these together. This one for pore filling and then the Flower for hydrating, which is hydrating primer. I have to say I really like the combination of mixing both of these. For foundation, I'm going with this L'Oreal mainly because my other foundations, you might be able to see back there, are in glass bottles. That is not ideal for traveling, and it's bulky. They could easily break. This one is just a squeezy tube, so it's not gonna break. The top should keep any spillage from happening, so this is a little bit more travel friendly. For concealer, I use this e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Right now, this is my favorite concealer to use, so that was a simple choice. Also put in this Flower Beauty Concealer. This one I like to use if I'm going to do a cut crease, so that is why I brought two. For a setting powder, I'm taking this Physicians Formula. It's just translucent. I absolutely love this powder. You get coverage, you get to set your makeup, but you don't get cakey. For contouring, I'm taking this LA Girl blush in the shade Just Because, but this is going to be my contour. For bronzer, I'm taking this City bronzer here. It is in the shade 100, I believe. Yes. We're going to take this one. For blush, I'm only going to take one. This is the Milani blush in Blossom Time Rose. This, for me, is a blush that is going to go with pretty much everything, so instead of packing a ton of different ones, I'm just going to take this one. For highlight, I have been loving this Makeup Revolution strobe highlighter in the shade Lunar. It is actually this kind of violet purple shade, but it does not necessarily come off as purple, but I am just loving this cool tone highlight right now. Guys, so of course you're going to need a mirror, so I have this little folding compact mirror. For eyes, I'm taking this Most Loved Mattes. This again is going to have all of your basics. You can get multiple looks out of this, more dramatic, more neutral, whatever kind of looks you're wanting to achieve. For eyeliner, I picked out this NYX kind of kohl liner and then the Essence. This Essence is not quite as dark and stark on the eyes, I guess you'd say. So if you want a little bit lighter look, I'm going to use this one, and a little bit more dramatic look, I'm going to take this one. For mascara, I've got two here. I've got the Essence Lash Princess in this purple packaging, this sculpted volume, and then this Flower Beauty Warrior mascara. These right now I am trying out, but so far I've been liking both, so I do want to take both with me. Lips are going to stay simple. One liner, one lipstick, one gloss. So I've got the NYX liner in mauve, the Catrice lipstick in 240 Hey Nude, and then the gloss is this Milani gloss in Luminous. As setting spray goes, we're taking this Catrice, mainly because of the size. This is the smallest bottle I have. I do have a Flower Beauty and the NYX multi-purpose sprays, but the packaging is larger, bulkier, so this one is smaller, compact, and will get the job done. Now let's see how we're going to fit all of this into this bag. One thing that peeves me about this is the way that this side sinks in. At first I thought it might just be from shipping, but it has stayed that way, so I'm pretty sure it's made that way, and that just irks me a little bit, but we're gonna have to move on. Now, one thing I will say with these makeup cases, even though there are 3 tiers, to me this is still quite a small one. I thought this bottom portion at least would be a little bit deeper. So we're going to start down here, and I think I'm going to start with the face products down here. Again, this is why this Clinique jelly wasn't such a great idea, because this is just not deep enough for that. And if you lay it down, then you've got possibility of spillage, making a mess, and who's got time for that? So face products, let's see. You can see that this is what I'm saying, guys. This is not very deep at all. This bottle is not very large, and look at that. It's gonna have to be laid down. That I'm not too crazy about. Next we have our moisturizer. Since these are both glass, I kind of don't want to put them near each other. So let's try and space that out a little bit. think I'm going to go ahead and put the Catrice setting spray and the Revlon primer. Let's leave this for right now and kind of make this bottom layer our skincare skin prep layer, and let's move on to this middle section and see how much makeup we can put in there. Okay, so this second tier here, even shallower, we are going to start with makeup, and let's see what we can get in here. I think I'm going to start with this matte, with this Milani palette, since it is nice and flat. That's going to take up a lot of space right there. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's go ahead. Gonna put our concealer and our lipstick. Y'all, this is already taking up so much space. This one palette here. We might have to readjust things. Okay, let's take these out and try and put our blush, all these flat, more compact things in here. Look, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in here, and it's already stuffed. What are we doing? We might end up having to take this out for a minute. Let's take that out and keep going. Want to put our contour in there. Let's put these back. We're going to put these on the side here, along with our lip liner and our eyeliner. This is getting messy real quick. Alright, so this middle section is pretty much looking full. Let's go back to this bottom layer. So we're back to this bottom one. We're going to go ahead and put in this Flower Beauty primer and our foundation. That's just going to have to fit in here. I'm thinking I'm going to need to put the mascaras down here. Now there's just a few more things. Let's go up to the top because we haven't even mentioned brushes yet. Okay, so with the top here, you have this brush section. I can get the flap up. And then this one zipper here. I think in this zipper, I'm gonna put the mirror. Let's see if this Milani will fit in there. No, that's gonna be a negative. Y'all, this Milani palette is not that big, and I cannot find a space in here for this. It's aggravating me a little bit. I think we're going to end up putting this gloss in this very bottom one. So, for this, let's throw in that one and see if we can make some room for this palette here. It's going to kind of be a little bulky, but it's going to have to work right now because that's really the only place we have. Alright guys, so the last thing is our tools. Let's look at brushes. I only have my brushes divided in eye brushes and face brushes. Let's go ahead and start with the eye brushes. This e.l.f. brush, the professional eyeshadow brush, I use for pretty much every eyeshadow look, so that one is definitely going. This Eco Tools pencil brush, right now this is the only pencil brush I have. I am wanting to find a new one because it's starting to really hurt when I try and blend with this one. But for right now, we're going to have to use that. This blending brush that came in the Makeup Revolution, the dupe for the Kat Von D palette. I really love blending with this one, so this one's definitely going. This Flower Beauty one, it is a larger blending brush, so I really like doing edges with this one, so we're going to take that one. We mentioned cutting the crease looks. For that, I use this dual-ended brush that came with the Naked palette. This flat side, that is what I use to do cut creases. Give them two more. This one is going to be the NYX, but I use this one for eyebrows. And then another Eco Tools brush. I don't even see a name on it, but it's pretty much a blending brush. I use this one to blend in highlight, brow bone highlight. Now for our face brushes, I can definitely tell you this large Eco Tools is going. This is what I do for pretty much powder all over the face. I have this e.l.f. blush brush. We have the Highlight and Glow, and this says Royal and Langnickel, but I could swear the brand is called something else. I'm not sure, but this one I use for highlight. We're gonna take this large NYX fan brush. This is what I use to contour. And then we're gonna take this Real Techniques brush contour. I don't use this one for contour. I use this to apply powder to the under eyes. And I don't think I'm gonna take a sponge for foundation. I am going to be taking this buffing brush from Real Techniques. So the question is, will all of these brushes fit in here? Let's see. We're gonna start with the face brushes because they are pretty much the larger ones. So we're just gonna start putting these in here. This is not divided. It's just an open space. We'll see if that hurts us or helps us. Got kind of a theme going on there with the gold Real Techniques. Okay, just face brushes, guys. That's only 6 brushes and you're pretty much out of room. So we still have all these eye brushes that we're just gonna have to end up stuffing in here. So that kind of works. There, we got them all in. Now let's see if we can actually get it to zip. There we go, we are packed, and as you can see, this side is still, ooh, that drives me crazy, but it's packed. So that's everything, guys. I managed to get everything I wanted to in this case, but I have to say, as far as design goes, I would appreciate this bottom part especially being a little bit deeper. I feel like in general this case is a little small. The sections again could be deeper, but overall I think that if you just travel with the basics or you don't have very much makeup, you would do fine with this. Is it heavy? Yeah, it's pretty heavy. If you're like me and when you travel you tend to lose things, hello, I like to keep my makeup stored. I don't want to be somewhere, whether in a hotel room or somebody's bathroom, with my makeup strewn everywhere and then have to repack it or chance losing something, because I will lose something. So this way I can do my makeup, everything's right there at my fingertips and in more organized fashion. So let me know if you've used this. Did everything you want fit in there? Was it too small? Was it perfect for you? What other cases do you use? And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.